And the
Three-Way Podcast.
award goes to Cardi B.
Happy Wednesday! Welcome to the Hump Day Show!
Hey! Woo!
This is Elias. This is Los. I'm M. Hi. Hello.
Hey.
This is episode 19.
19.
19. And today we're going to talk about our top three. Is it top three? Our top three games of 2018. Well, not really specifically 2018, right?
You know, ongoing games that
Ongoing,
are
just
being
games
updated still count.
From
So
the past year.
I know
that
some
we
people don't like that ongoing games are counted in 2018, but that's the way it is. They're being updated.
Meh.
So
Meh.
some of them are a lot of them are gonna be included in these lists.
Hi.
Should I start?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
go
right,
ahead,
so
you
my
start.
number 3 is Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
This is a game that has kept my attention throughout.
When did that game release?
They're about to start the beginning of year 4, so it's 3 years now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it released 3 years ago.
Yeah, so it's 3 years.
nah.
So back in 2015, I guess, it got released. It was not a lot of content in it, but nonetheless, it caught on. Actually, I didn't get back into it until like mid of the first year, because once they did
Okay.
some DLC drops, my brother was like, "You need to come and check this shit out," and I did. And ever since then, I've been fucking hooked.
December 1st, 2015.
Yeah, there we go.
Dang, really?
So it's been 3 years, like just now. So, hooked on the game. They come out with new content every quarter. It keeps me coming back. The competitive side is badass of it. Playing with my friends is badass. Solo queuing is badass. The community is badass. I love almost everything about Rainbow Six Siege. I keep going back to it. So that just speaks volumes about the quality of it. They got a whole other year slated for 2019, so more content coming. So I don't expect for me to drop off of the game. There might be little intervals where I take a break from it, a couple of weeks, but I come back to it and it's like, you know, chicken soup. It just feels good.
Nice.
Oh, that's a nice analogy. Look at you.
But yeah,
It feels
so
like
that's my
crack
number 3,
cocaine.
Rainbow Six Siege. If you
Can't stop.
it's a hard game to get into. It's a steep learning curve.
Yes,
it's not
it
something
is.
you can just jump into and know right away.
Yeah, especially if you're a COD player. You're not. It's.
Oh
not,
God,
it's
no!
not
It
like,
is
let's go
nothing.
go.
No,
nothing.
no.
Maybe like if maybe you played CS:GO, kind of.
Yeah, that's
then
the
you
closest
can-
comparison
yeah,
of anything.
You can get into
but
Rainbow Six.
destructible areas, destructible environments. Every round you die, you're out of there. You know,
Yep.
you can like now do recon for your teammates where you're on cameras and giving information. So communication is big if you want to win.
Right.
Yes.
So man, it's such a badass game. If any of y'all are interested in playing it on PlayStation, let me know. I'm more than happy to play with new players. I love that game. I love the community. There's a lot of like toxicity like there is in any community, but
Of
for the
course.
majority, from my experience,
Especially for
everybody's
them.
like so badass. But yeah, I love it. It still continues to be on my top 3 for sure. Probably, and in my all-time list of all-time games, it is for sure in there in my top 5. I love the freaking game.
Wow. It sounds like he kind of likes
he
it.
had like I know, kind of, just a little bit. Should I go next?
Sure.
Me?
Why not?
Okay. Well, I guess
On to
number
the tree.
If we're ranking it, my third one, even though I say I hate this game a lot, but I keep coming back to it, it's gonna be Overwatch. It has to be Overwatch. I mean, it's been out for a little while. This game, I literally do not rage as much as I do in other games, like even Call of Duty. Overwatch makes me rage like crazy, so I end up deleting the game and just.
Wow.
Yeah, I always delete it because I get so angry. I delete it, but then I end up coming back to it because it's just a good game if you have like other people to play with, and it just gives you something to do. And then they always come out with different like arcade modes,
seasonal drops.
Yeah, seasonal stuff. And then they always give you like loot boxes too.
Like loot boxes.
Even on Twitch, there's like loot boxes. I'm like, oh, I kind of want to see what I got for this loot box, and so. Yeah, and I've been playing a lot on PC. I was playing on PS4, but I play more on PC now, and I'm starting to like that one more.
Master Race, huh?
Boo, PC boo.
You're the one. You're the one to talk. But yes, I have it on PlayStation and on.
When did Overwatch come out?
Yeah, when did it release?
May 24th, 2016.
So.
Oh, okay.
2 years. 2 years and a half.
Okay. Yeah, it's still a pretty good game.
Actually
They're
got
releasing.
Game of the year in 2016.
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah.
It did get Game
it
of the Year,
did.
for sure. Siege wasn't at the point it is now that first year.
Siege took a little bit to develop what it is now.
Exactly,
Yeah,
and that's the thing. It's Overwatch came out with a bang. Siege kind of took a while to get its legs.
To get the ball
But
rolling,
man, yeah, once it did, oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah, for sure. My number 3?
Yeah, I mean, Overwatch. 1, 2, 3.
All right, so my number 3 is Super Smoosh Brothers
Smosh.
Ultimate. It's a fun game. It's
Yay.
everything you've ever wanted in Smash Brothers.
Is it,
Everybody, except of course the adventure mode, or the World of Light. They could have trimmed that down a little bit. It is a lot to go through.
That is true.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, the
I
map
think-
is huge.
I think they did that on purpose because they want this game to last.
I get it.
So
but
they don't want somebody just to run through their story.
in a weekend.
In a weekend, yeah. They want you
want
to
it.
stay on it, come back, play the regular stuff,
Yeah.
come back to the World of Light.
Yeah, that's what I've been
collect
doing.
more crap.
chipping away at
away
World
a
of
little
Light.
bit. It'll
and-
take you some time to do it. But they're also going to release DLC with new characters, and supposedly there was a leak of that, but we're not going to talk about the leaks. Because even if it's in the falls, but it can also be real, and we don't want to ruin that for everybody.
Yeah.
If, in case anybody's trying to still hide that from
Yeah,
themselves.
I haven't looked at the leaks for
Yeah.
that reason. If it's true, great. If it's not,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
I want to find out those things for myself. I want to see those Nintendo reveals. But yeah, Smash Brothers has been badass.
Yeah,
Ultimate
like,
party game for sure.
me, like Smash, like it's super fun. It's a party game, but at the same time, it's super competitive, and like anybody can pick up the game and play. Anybody can win. Like it's just a game it's super accessible to anyone, to be honest. And it just
Hell yeah.
it's fun. Like if you really want to like learn how to play with the character, you can get so much better with them.
Yeah.
And figure out like what they do, what they can't do, and like your strength and weaknesses. Or you could just be like a super casual and be like, oh look, it's Pikachu. I want to play as Pikachu, as a Pokemon, whatever. And like it's just a great game all around. And I don't know. Hopefully. I don't have it. I don't own it. I play it on our Switch, but I put in a good couple of hours into it already.
Yeah,
It really does.
It's one of those games that as you're locking people, the other Smash Brothers, like the Wii U one, I think everybody already unlocked. The previous one, you unlock people, but I feel like this one is the best that when you unlock somebody, you want to go try that character out right away.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
So I'm playing as characters that I never really played with before in Brawl or Melee, that I never really gave a lot of time to. I find myself with Ultimate just putting in a couple of matches to try out these characters that I never really messed with. Ultimate's been really good at that. I've been trying characters that I never really messed with, learning things that as someone who's played all iterations of Smash, I'm just finding out about that character now.
Yeah. The other thing too is that I do like, even though there's a whole bunch of characters, like 74.
Yeah, including Echoes,
Yeah, including the Echoes. The characters don't really still play the same. Like you have different,
yeah, they don't.
You have different type of characteristics for each character, and like they did that on purpose. Like some of the movesets have changed, but that's because they don't want like Link and Toon Link to play the same. So like one of them will have different movesets that the other one doesn't have, and that's good. That's what you need, especially if somebody doesn't want to play with like the adult Link, they want to play with the Toon Link, or the smaller one,
mix
whatever,
it up,
and then mix it up, and it plays a little bit different. But yeah, that's my number 3.
Yeah, for sure. Another thing I want to say about that is, to your point, that everybody plays different. Even the hardcore, pro community still hasn't really found out who is the best character, because
I mean, there's tiers.
Yeah,
especially Zero, like the guy who was like the best at the Wii U version.
Yeah.
He made a tier list, and he's saying that Inkling is the best one, but only because of the ink. Like if the ink gets on you, like, and then she hits you again, it's way more damage than it would be if it wasn't no ink on you.
No, but see, these tier lists are so early on that the community hasn't settled on.
No, it hasn't.
On
plus,
who it has, and
there's still
I
gonna
think
be
that's to your
patches and
point
updates.
that everybody plays like so different. Everybody has such a different play style. It's kind of hard so early on to put everybody on a tier like right now. Even though a lot of guys have put hours and put out tiers, I mean, and so anybody could just come with a mid tier, low tier if they're really good, and kind of just win competitions like that. So I really like that everybody's so varied.
Just
like
whatever
you said,
don't play with Little Mac. Like he is impossible to jump back on stage if you get knocked out.
His recovery
really
is the worst.
It's terrible.
Yeah. He has the worst recovery for sure.
So what's your number 2?
All right, my number two. My number two for the year. My number 2. Now, hey, there's gonna be a lot of stuff on our list that you guys don't agree with.
Absolutely.
Okay. Like this is our personals. My number 2 is gonna be Monster Hunter World.
What?
Look, this game came out in January of this year.
Yeah.
Hey man, we still need to hunt monsters, man.
We do, man. I'm ready.
I'm waiting for you.
I'm ready. You just let me know. You're always on COD and Overwatch. I can't. It's hard to.
He really
it's hard
is.
to grab you away from that. But man, Monster Hunter World came out in January, and damn, it totally changed Monster Hunter for everyone. It it's the same formula, but man, it's so slick. It's delivered to you in such a better way. Great for newcomers, great for vets.
It's pretty.
The constant,
I think it's pretty.
It looks way better than all the other Monster Hunters for sure.
For me, those Monster Hunter games always look washed out.
They do. No, we played Generations, and that's hard to play, huh? And that's actually one of the more recent ones.
It's funny too. We played that for like a little bit because it was a demo of it on Switch, and it was fun. Like we're running around, killing monsters, and getting our asses kicked on the high level ones.
Imagine Gen like times 10 on the world, because everything is so slick. The menus, the systems, everything just feels good. It's the same kind of weapons that you see in Gen, but man, it just feels so much better. Some people harp on it on World because of the amount of content, but I was happy with it. It sucked me in for months. The only reason it's not my number 1 is because of that. Because once I got 150 hours in, kind of ran out of things to do, and yeah, they kept adding more stuff throughout the year, but it just wasn't enough for me to come back and sink a lot of time more into.
They added like the Assassin's Creed characters.
Yeah,
really?
They've done events.
I didn't know that.
They've done events like that throughout the year,
had,
but
like, Assassin's Creed. They had Ryu. They had Dante from Devil May Cry.
Different sets, costumes, different events where if you do them, you get like meta ass weapons. So man, and they're releasing more content in 2019, so I'm excited about that. I do want to do and it's no pay DLC. Like if you got the game, you get everything. So yeah, I'm excited to in 2019 to do that with you and Monster Hunter.
I'm down.
Cause man, like it like I said, 150 hours, and that's when the content kind of started lacking. And even then, I could have jumped back in, and there was more stuff to do. I just never had the time. It's been a crazy year for games. A lot of content being dropped. But man, Monster Hunter. If you're new to Monster Hunter, this is perfect for you to jump in. If you're a vet, it's perfect, and it's so much better playing with friends for sure. So yeah, try it out. PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
All right. What about you, Em? What's your number 2?
Mine is going to be Overcooked.
What?
1 or 2?
Both.
Wow. Just Overcooked
My
in
number
general.
2
Yeah.
is 1 and 2.
No, it's a solid game. Another great
Have you
one.
guys
It's
played
fun.
Overcooked?
Yeah, of course.
Have you guys played it? Have you
We
played
played
it?
I played 1, not 2
Oh, yeah, we
though.
played a little bit. Yeah, that's right.
I played 1, not 2 though. I've always
2 is a lot harder than 1.
man, damn.
Honestly, I try to play that like on my own. Like,
It's
just-
hard
just
when
to
you play by yourself.
It's hard.
It's hard because you
Yeah,
control
you
both of them.
need players. Like you need
control both of
like
them.
co-op players to beat that game for sure.
Yeah,
At least
I
2.
have that game on PlayStation 4. I have both 1 and 2 on PlayStation 4, and I have 1 and 2 on Switch.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think it's a pretty fun game. It's good
Hell yeah.
multiplayer. It's a good couch co-op if you have
One of the
friends
best couch
over.
co-ops of this
yeah,
gen, for
exactly. And you need a lot of communication to play that game.
And it will well, judging from 1 and knowing that 2 is very similar, it ruins relationships for
Yes,
sure.
it does. You'll ruin friendships.
It will strengthen
Yes.
your friendships after you play that game.
It's a test of how strong your bond is with your friends and family.
But explain it to the people who haven't played it. Explain it to them.
Overcooked basically is a co-op game where you literally try to cook food together. It's hard to. How do you explain it?
I
So
mean,
you're given a recipe, right?
Your little characters.
You have little tiny characters that you control, and you're given different tasks. And depending on where you are on the map, or like
In the kitchen?
in
Yeah,
the
the kitchen.
kitchen,
There's-
where you are in the
there's, like-
kitchen, because even the kitchen is an
Yeah.
obstacle itself.
Yeah.
Because
'cause they
sometimes it
have,
can
like-
move,
they have the food
sometimes
in one
it'll
area.
I don't know.
The stove
And every
in
level is
there,
different.
yeah.
The kitchen's different. Sometimes
Yeah,
there's like
exactly.
you gotta jump to the other side. Sometimes the kitchen's moving constantly.
Sometimes the kitchen's separated.
Oh, and like I was saying, like if you're playing this by yourself, you have to control 2 characters.
Yeah,
What?
you can't
So
do
you have
one
to use
person.
the one control to control both of them.
And then you
What?
switch.
And it's hard.
Yeah.
No,
It's a lot
no
of
way. I can't
multitasking.
even imagine.
Yeah.
No, I tried it,
I
and
can't
it's,
even imagine.
It's hard. It's hard. It's really hard. But yeah, you get a recipe.
Now you're
and
making me want to play it.
You should play though, like sometime. It's fun. And what you do is that you have to cook this stuff, but you have to follow certain steps before you can actually serve it. And there's a timer on each of the requests that you get, and it's oh my god, it's crazy. It's just
Yeah.
like
It
you're
gets really
just like, oh my
hectic.
god,
Oh,
go
super
chop this
hectic.
lettuce and go
And then
put this in the oven.
The orders just keep coming in, and you have to chop the salad, chop the tomatoes if they request that.
Yeah.
And then cook the meat if it's you're making burgers.
Like
Yeah,
making
it's-
burgers.
You got,
Oh
there's
my
a
God, you
fire
need to plate the
extinguisher in
food.
case
Yeah.
you burn something, leave
Oh,
something on the stove
and then
too
you gotta
much.
clean the dishes once they come back.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Like,
it's crazy.
yeah, it's a lot to it.
It's a
Yeah,
lot
we
of
gotta do
communicating.
it. We
We
okay.
have
So
to.
tonight you guys are coming. We'll watch the games and then we'll play Overcooked after.
I'm down.
Perfect.
All right, so my number 3. Oh, number 2.
Number
Number
two.
two.
Number
Number
two.
two.
2. I'm still debating this even right now.
Debate right now. Flip a coin.
Okay. Number 2 of my 2018 games I played. Top 3 list
Oh my god, you're stalling so
for
hard.
the 3-way podcast.
He's so stalling. He's stalling so hard.
It's tough.
Just pick one.
Because I didn't play a lot of games in the middle of the year and towards the beginning because I was like on this whole like eat, exercise, sleep thing. So I haven't been playing a lot. So most of my games are like more recent, like towards the end of the year.
That's fine.
Oh,
My number 2.
Number 2.
No Man's Sky.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
Oh no, I just fucked up the list for him.
No Man's Sky.
No.
I forgot about that.
God, seriously?
Number 2.
No Man's Sky?
That's a consolation. That's
God.
We'll
just
do
add this-
honorable mentions
That's an
at the
honorable
end.
mention.
We'll do an
That's just out
honorable
of the
mention.
list because I didn't play it enough. I need to play more. My number 2 is Call of Duty Black Ops 4.
Oh my
Sounds about
god,
right.
yeah. That's not surprising at all. That's
All
not
right.
surprising
No,
at
that's
all.
on a lot of people's top.
Look, the thing about this game is that yes, it's another COD game. Yes, they come out every year. Yes, they're
It's the same shit
it's
all the
same
time.
shit, different day. But this one,
It's different.
for me, Treyarch is the best developer of Call of Duty.
Wow.
For
Yes,
me.
I agree.
Because they have different
I
companies that
agree.
develop the
Yes.
games. They have Treyarch, they have a Sledgehammer, Activision's the one.
Activision.
No,
Oh,
Activision's
no,
the
yeah,
one
that's
that,
right, yeah.
that holds
That holds-
fucking
Yeah.
Call of Duty.
Sledgehammer, Treyarch, and there's another one.
There's another one, but
Yeah.
I forgot. But anyways, this is my favorite, Infinity Ward.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the other one. Yeah, yeah. Nice.
But Yeah, Treyarch's versions of Call of Duty are my favorite. They did World at War. Of course, they did the Black Ops series. And this fourth one, it's so freaking good. Like,
It's okay.
like I'm super competitive when it comes to games, and it's fun.
Yeah, it's terrible.
And the little thing they do, like in this game, to change it up, is just introducing the health, the stim packs.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like that little
That's a game
change,
changer.
it is a game changer.
Game changer.
It's like so slight, but it's such
Yeah.
a game changer. Like you really feel in control of your character, and like especially now that they removed that crap of the boosting and the like wall running shit.
Thank God.
Like you feel more in control of your character. You're leveling up. You're getting like the skins for the guns. Right now, I'm trying to get all the gold skins for the
Oh,
ARs.
you're grinding for camos right now?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I have the one for one of the guns. I forgot which one it was at this time, but like it's so much fun, especially when you're playing with your friends and you're just like pub stomping, and it's so simple. And these kids are freaking bots. They're like nothing to you. But then whenever you get to a point wherever you're playing against another team that's a full stack and they're actually good, and they're trying to like cut lanes, make comebacks on like when they're trying to hold anchor like on different spawns. If you're playing a respawn game like Hardpoint or Domination, like it gets super competitive, and especially like whenever you're playing with your friends, it just makes it better.
So do you only play multiplayer, online multiplayer, or are you playing zombies
Does
and
Blackout make it for you? Is that like the
Or-
best
okay.
mode of that?
or is it just because of the online
Dang,
multiplayer?
I'm like losing my voice, but okay, just elephant in the room. Of course, there's no story campaign.
There's no campaign.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. I don't give a shit. I never played the story anyways.
Yeah, that's true.
I did.
Like honestly, if they let you like unlock shit in the story that would be beneficial, like camos, whatever, for the multiplayer,
yeah.
I think
Yeah,
I would have
yeah.
played the story, but they didn't. But anyways, Blackout, the battle royale mode in the game, it's fun, it's good, it's what like the adult version of Fortnite. Like it's not kiddie, it's
PUBG?
PUBG but with better graphics. They did it better. PUBG.
Yeah.
R.I.P. You did what you did. You
Came and you gone. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The Blackout mode is fun. There's single player, dual, quads, and now they actually have custom private lobbies, so you can play with your like a shit
Oh
ton of
yeah,
your
that's right.
friends.
You can.
And play the
and
Battle
just
Royale.
hunt each other.
And,
Wow.
And it's
Yeah.
funny too, because this is the only game
Yeah.
that does that.
No one
Yeah.
else does
Pubs
that.
Which
doesn't
is
do
good.
that. PUBG doesn't do that. Fortnite doesn't do that, and all the other ones that are coming out.
That's pretty
don't
cool.
do that.
I didn't know.
So
Yep.
they have private matches on there, so you
Which
can
is pretty
play
cool.
that by yourself or with your friends.
I think that's pretty good if you have a
So-
lot of friends to play with.
The zombie mode, of course, is fun. They actually added like little stories to it.
I feel like it's harder.
I think it's kind of harder,
But that's what people like about zombies is the puzzles.
All the
of
Easter
it.
eggs in the game,
Yeah.
in the zombie mode.
Maybe it's
There's
because
a
nobody
lot.
explained to me what was going on.
Yeah, I don't know
which
what's
is why
going
I probably
on.
think
need to
it's
look-
hard.
I need to Google it and find
Yeah,
out.
exactly.
And like, okay, so the zombie mode is good. The only drawback on this game, of course, is the DLC.
Yeah, you
Of
gotta pay for
course.
The
the.
season pass.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
$50.
that's why I didn't get the game because like the
50.
DLC, and I'm just
Are
like.
you getting the?
I'm this close. I was this close like about a week ago.
He's gonna do it. He's
So,
gonna do it, I
but the
bet
other
you.
thing too that they added to this game, they added tier unlocks.
Oh,
so
yeah.
as you
It's like
progress through the
Fortnite.
game, as you progress through the game, you unlock different tiers, and like they unlock skins, they unlock like badges, your
Emotes.
calling cards, emotes. They have emotes in the game now. They add all these things like sprays. They add
And
it's separate from your ranking as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can unlock these things like during your time playing, even though you're not really ranking up it, in case you're not that good in the game, you unlock other things as well. But yeah, that's my number 2 for
No,
sure.
Call of Duty. No, Blackout. I want to get the game because of that, because of Blackout. I feel like what I've seen of Blackout is fun. It looks good. The thing that's holding me back is that DLC. It's just, man, yeah, I'm gonna have to
Exactly.
pay the $60, then I'm gonna have to pay another $40 for everything, and
Yeah.
to have the same content that everybody else is having. But if it drops in price, we'll see.
Oh yeah,
Which
I
it
mean,
will.
my friends
Eventually.
have bought it around $35, I think. So, I mean, the price is going to come down eventually, especially like as the year goes on.
Yeah.
And then talks of the next Call of Duty start happening. Yeah, like the price will
Which
drop.
it's weird. Are they gonna keep the content coming even after this year for
Probably
Black
not.
Ops?
I doubt it. I doubt it.
Damn, that's crazy. So
I hate
just
they
a
don't
1
do
year
that.
and done
That's
thing.
because of the way Activision it runs this game.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to our number ones now.
That's it.
Are these
All
our
right.
game of the
Release the
years?
final number.
Our game of the years, number one, three-way podcast, Los, aka Public Enemy 59, going on and on and on, 2018. Sorry, I was trying to
I think we all know what it is.
my
Right.
game of the year is gonna be Spider-Man.
Spooderman.
Spider-Man.
It was alright.
Spider-Man.
Nah, man, it was
Did you play it?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
it was badass.
When?
It's
When you brought it.
first of all, the gameplay feels good. It feels good to swing, feels good to fight, feels good just to fucking go around New York as fucking Spider-Man. It just feels good, right? So that they best Spider-Man game ever in gameplay for
Chicken
sure,
soup.
hands down. Exactly.
I
Chicken
think
soup.
I
Chicken
think there
noodle
was a
soup.
lot of like debate of Spider-Man 2 of the older games.
No,
But
I'm
this
sorry.
One, this one for sure beats it.
Yeah, I get it. Spider-Man 2 was really good, but man, this game blows all of them out of the water.
Yeah.
All the
Hands down,
superhero
best
games
Spider-Man
for
game
sure.
ever.
Yeet.
So gameplay feels good, top notch, top of the line. Insomniac did a great job with it. Then the part where I thought it was gonna be lacking, the story, comes in and actually was fucking good. It kept me wanting to know what the hell's gonna happen next, and it actually threw some fucking curves at me, which I didn't expect. I thought the story was gonna be like, another comic book story, which it kind of is, but it actually fucking kept me enthralled. So boom, the story was good. And then the added content on it, just the collecting of it was fucking good. You wanna, level up to get the costumes. You wanna, beat all the bases. You wanna, do all the things for all sections of New York. Like all of that is something that even now, it's been out for months, but even to this day, I go back every week and do a couple of missions, do a couple of knock a couple of things off the map. And it just feels good to come back. Just like you said, chicken fucking soup for the soul. It just feels good to go back in there. And the DLC is actually pretty good. It's actually pretty challenging. Even after you got all the stuff, the DLC challenges you. It's not just a walk in the park. And the stories are actually pretty good in that too.
Central Park.
Exactly. It's not just another walk in Central
I see
Park.
what you did there.
Central Perk. But yeah,
Central Park.
Spider-Man, I had high expectations for it, and it still blew me out of the water. It met all my expectations and more. Insomniac, great job with it. It's for sure my number one game of the year. I fell off of Monster Hunter World. Rainbow Six Siege, I go back to it for sure every week, every couple of weeks. But Spider-Man is one of those all-around games that just did everything right all around. It's not an online multiplayer game. I know those are what everybody does. Single player is still alive, and Spider-Man is showing that.
All right. You ever play Spider-Man? Spooderman?
I only watch people on Twitch.
On the Throughway podcast?
Right, podcast streamed it?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, that's right, you did.
Release night, but I'll
Yeah,
for
that's
sure
right.
be doing the
did.
DLC, which I haven't completed yet.
Uh-oh. I gotta reset.
Bye.
BRB.
Yeah, I'll for sure be doing Spider-Man DLC on Twitch. Follow Throughway Podcast on Twitch.com. All right.
My turn.
You're number one.
My number one. My number one for the Three-Way Podcast of 2018. I'm pretty sure it probably couldn't hear me because it's picking up your table banging. But anyways, I know neither of you guys have played this, but I've been a big fan of this series for a really long time.
Pokemon.
I said neither of you guys have played this.
Pokemon.
Have you not played Pokemon?
Of course I have. Oh, wait. Not Pokemon.
Yes, not Pokemon. And that's it. I'm just kidding. It's Persona 5.
Oh,
yes.
nice.
Never.
Persona 5 is my...
4.
I've actually never played the first, and I haven't played the first 3. I want the third one, but...
Persona 4 Golden was on Vita, right?
I have that, and I have it also on PS2.
Nice.
I remember when I first randomly picked up Persona 4. I was just like at GameStop and I was like, oh, what's this game? It sounds interesting. And it was on PlayStation 2 at the time. So I picked it up and I started playing it and I ended up becoming addicted to it. And it's like one of the best games ever. And then they released it on the PSP or PS Vita.
Yeah, they released it on the PS Vita later. I just got Persona Q on the 3DS because it was on
that
sale.
one's not very... That one was kind of a flop. But I guess it's okay if you want to get to know the characters.
That came out a while ago.
What?
Persona 5.
Yeah, the game has... I don't know.
September 15, 2016. Every time I hear about this game, I always feel like it just came out, but no.
I think it's because you don't really know much about the game.
Yeah,
that's
true.
why. Yeah, and it's also they have like a huge fan base, And when Persona 5 came out, it was I think I want to say the 20th anniversary of the Atlas for Persona series. So
what do you think of the game?
I love it. It's amazing. It's a long game. I actually haven't beat it yet.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm only on
I hear it's like 100 hours easy for sure.
Yeah, it's, oh my god. I don't even know how many hours I put into it already. I think I put in more than 70 something hours already. I don't know. I'm pretty, I don't know. I have to check. But I'm only on the 5th, I want to say the 5th dungeon. 5th dungeon? I don't know. I know I haven't.
Dungeons are like people's minds, right? Or
Yes.
hearts, or what is it?
It's like it's cognition. It's like you're playing and you go into like this other world and you try to like infiltrate these people's, I guess, hearts. Yeah, I want to say it's like their hearts because you want to change their heart because these people are so, how do I put it? Like their desires, their desires aren't like good. And so it's evil. There we go. Evil desires. And so it's like manifested so much that they've become like a really, really bad person. And that like their desires, like their heart is like, I don't know. It's just like some weird entity. And like they have like this vision that like they're the best and stuff like that. You try to like...
That makes sense why that character's in the other game. What's it called? Catherine? He's in there. The Persona 5 guy. I don't know his name.
Joker?
Yeah.
Oh, the protagonist?
He's in Catherine?
I didn't know he was in
played
Catherine. I've never
I've
played
heard
Catherine either.
That makes sense
it was
now
weird.
because it's kind of like a mind thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember Catherine being like that. I've only watched.
I'm sorry.
Watched
Go ahead.
I forgot what I was saying because I like lost my train of thought. Juju. If you watched our Mondays episode, you'll know what I'm saying.
Anything else you want to answer though?
Oh, you should play it.
If you have the time.
If you have time to play it, I definitely recommend getting Persona 5. Persona 5 is a really, really good game.
Would you say to start there or start somewhere else?
It's a good intro game. Like, it's a good game for people who have never played Persona
the games
series.
don't follow each other?
Nope, not at all.
No,
they have
they
have the same like concept. Everything has the same concept. Each story is different. Even like within Persona 5, it's just like you have different people to like play against, I guess. Well, not multiplayer, but it's different.
And since Joker is going to be a playable character for Smash, he just got announced. There's actually rumors that Persona 5 R is coming to the Switch.
There's an announcement for an announcement coming up.
We'll see. If you're interested in Persona 5 and you have the Switch, maybe wait for that version because it is going to have extra things in there. I hear it might also come to PS4. So if you want Persona 5, maybe wait a little bit and see when they are releasing that new version because it might come to multiple platforms.
I got the special edition,
Oh my
like for Persona 5. Yeah, it came with like a bag, a steel bookcase, a plush doll, a keychain or a pin or something. It came with a bunch of stuff. I used the bag for a while. It's like one of those Japanese school bags that they use in like that you see
Like
in the
book
anime.
bags?
Yeah, it's one of those, and it looks really nice, and it's really nice, like nicely lined on the inside. It's not like cheap either.
Man.
Yes.
All right.
I mean, it's no Fallout 76.
Oh no, it's not a Fallout 76 bag. Trust me, it's a really good quality bag. I use the shit out of it, but I stopped using it because I didn't want to get it dirty. Yes, I recommend Persona 5. It's good.
5 out of 5.
Japanese
10 out of 10.
RPG. Yes, 10 out of 10. IGN. Let's go.
Eli,
Get it.
number one.
Yeet, yeet.
My number one
For Throughway Podcast.
2018.
for the games that I played through the 2018 season.
2018 season.
I was actually gonna throw you guys off, but then I was like, nah, because then I haven't.
Pokemon.
I haven't gone back to it in a while, and it's for a reason.
No Man's Sky.
No, I need to go back.
Titanfall.
That's the one I was gonna throw you guys off with, but no.
Oh.
And actually, it was another one too. Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Oh, that was
It's
my number
so 3.
2. What was that? My
Number
number
three.
2,
Number
3.
three.
Oh yeah, my number
Yeah.
3. I can't
Yeah.
even remember.
Overwatch is my number one game for 2018, and even to this year, I'm continuing to play it. There's a new season that started this month.
Have you been playing console?
Yeah, I play it on the console because I think I'm already past level 25, so I'm able to play it competitive.
We just need to grind on PC. We
The
play it on
PC
PC together.
PC, I know I don't have a chance in competitive mode. Like in the pubs,
You don't
like,
know that?
in the quick play, yeah, I probably will. But once it comes to the competitive side in Overwatch on PC, hell no. If I'm not playing mouse and keyboard, which I don't, like
He plays with the
my-
controller
my-
on
Oh, that's
PC.
yeah. Well, then if you're
Plays
playing with
the
a controller,
controller
might as
on
well
PC.
just stick to it.
I
I'm
play
not
with
gonna
mouse
be-
and keyboard.
I'm not gonna be
and
responsive enough
That's
to,
the
like,
only
that.
reason why I keep going back is because I can play mouse and keyboard.
I was watching you on stream play it, and I'm just like, what is going?
Twitch.tv
What's going on?
It's
But you know what I hear? A lot of people say it's a great
Twitch.tv/.
game to play.
Thulcegirl.
It's not a good game to watch.
Oh no.
So
I disagree because I
think
watched the
it
Overwatch
depends.
league.
Yes, because it's like I watch.
If you
people
know
play.
what's going on, it's like Siege. There's
Yeah, it's like Siege.
There's like what is it like counter and attacking counter.
It's like
Yeah.
defense and
And
offense.
offense.
Like
It's
that's
an
what you have.
objective-based game. There are like team deathmatch, but that's like warm-up games, honestly. But like once you get to like the competitive side, it's depending on what it is. Like if you have to move a payload, it's best. It's like you have to get to different checkpoints, and if you don't make it to the last checkpoint, well then the other team just has to get past that one, whatever. But it's super competitive. There's different classes to each character. There's tanks.
Yeah.
There's DPS, which basically just do a lot of damage to the
Yeah.
enemy characters, and then
and
there's
there's
healers.
healers or support, not healers.
Support.
It's support.
Support.
Yeah.
And like this game does it so well, and it actually changed like the settings as far as like what characters go where. They changed a lot. My favorite part about this game is that yes, they have like different events for the different seasons, like Halloween, Christmas, summer,
Their
and
anniversary.
the anniversary. And then on top of that, there are no DLCs. You don't have to buy the maps whenever they release a new map.
Nope.
Everything in game you can get in loot boxes that you can actually purchase with real money, which you don't really have to if you play this game enough.
Well, it's all cosmetic anyway.
Yeah, it's all cosmetic. Nothing's like gonna boost you in the game.
It doesn't affect anything.
The more you play this game, like every time you level up, get a level, you get a loot box. Every time like you complete like a little challenge within like the weekly resets, you get a loot box. When you play competitive, you actually get a different set of points that you can use to unlock golden guns and like just all cosmetics. Nothing's like gonna like
Well, the
change
thing
the game
about
for you.
Overwatch though is that it's not like, even though it's competitive, it's also like you have to work around what characters you're playing as, and then you have to work around the other characters that you're playing with.
Yes,
So
super
it's just like,
team-based.
it's very team based, and it's very hard to play when you don't have communication.
Yeah, like whenever we go play, like say we're playing quick play, which is just pubs.
You just
it's
go into
simple stuff.
Yeah.
We just say in our party chats, don't really talk to the other players.
Yeah.
When we go to the competitive side, oh yes, we get out of the
All
game,
the
the party chat.
call-outs.
We go in the game chat, and like we talk to the other players in our team. You have to communicate.
Yeah, there's
And
no
like,
way you can't.
there's
talk
already
to them.
like little nicknames for different movesets, like to like dive bomb something with Diva, or do like I forgot what they're called, the different sets. But I mean, I'm still kind of like new in terms of that side of the game. But like whenever it comes to the like working
All the
together,
call-outs.
all the call outs, knowing what to do in the situations as the situations are happening, like I understand. But it's just sometimes like I forgot what kind of like stack they were calling, and I was like, what does that even mean? Like, I don't know what you're saying to me right now. I'm like, I don't know what you want me to do. He's like, oh, just stay behind me. I'm like, oh, okay, I got you. Because I was playing Zenyatta, which is a healer, and he's like, yeah, just stay behind me. Yeah, okay, support, but he heals. And
he heals and he does
and damage as well.
No, he doesn't. Well, he does damage in a way, but he also does that thing that weakens them.
Oh yeah,
that makes them more
Discord.
susceptible to
Discord.
Discord.
Yeah.
His
balls. He throws balls at people, but it's fun. It's super fun. I'm trying to get more people into this game, especially I'm trying to build my competitive team. So far, it's like 3 of us there for sure. We have a 4th, but he's kind of flaky.
But he plays on console, so it's kind of gay.
Console.
Xbox.
Oh my God.
Xbox One.
Xbox One. In case anybody wants to join, JRX4 on
if
Xbox.
you get on Monster Hunter World, I'll buy Overwatch. I'll play with you guys.
What? Wait, I have Monster Hunter World.
I know, but you have to play it, and we have to level up.
I've been trying to play it.
No,
the last time you were like, "Oh, we're gonna go play through the tutorial," and then I don't know what happened after that.
No, you were on something else.
Nah. Don't give me that.
Anyways,
it's Dead Space all over.
So is that all you have to say about
Yeah, Overwatch. Super fun.
Do you recommend? 10 out of 10?
Hell yeah, 10 out of 10.
5 stars.
If you're a competitive person, this is a good game to play.
If you like playing team-based games.
Yeah.
We recommend this game.
If you understand that it's not all about you, if you understand that you have to help.
People don't understand that.
Yeah,
but it is all about me.
You have to help out others.
The team revolves around me, even though I'll be a level 1.
The time I got reported.
Like, it doesn't matter how good you think you are, or even if you
can't be good without anybody else, like without the other players.
Teams helping.
Yeah, exactly.
Helping you. But yeah, 100% recommended if you're like that type of person. If not, stick to COD. COD is good for just soloing, playing.
Yeah, solo queuing. All right, so that's your number 1.
Any honorable mentions?
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky. I have Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem Awakening. That's one of mine.
Honorable mentions. Octopath Traveler. It's a long game. I want to finish it before I put it in my top 3. Mm-hmm. If I would have finished it, it would have been in my top 3 for sure. It probably would have knocked Monster Hunter World out of 2. But I haven't finished it, so I didn't want to put it on there yet. But it belongs in my honorable mentions for sure. Octopath is amazing, great old school RPG, and great graphics, great music, all that good stuff.
I want to play that, but I'm still waiting for that new Switch update to come out first.
Oh, okay.
Oh, like a new system?
I might pick it up once I get rid of all these other games that I'm playing. I got a lot of games for Christmas.
All right,
let's
close it out.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. These were our games. Let us know if you have any other games that you'd like to mention to us that y'all like.
Oh, yeah. Put them in the comments.
Or anything that we should try out, and we'll go ahead and do that. Don't forget to follow us on Twitch or on twitch.tv/the3way podcast with a 3. Follow us on everything else. We're on Instagram, Facebook. We're on Spotify, all that good stuff.
Anchor, Google
But
Podcast,
yes, thanks for watching. It's the Hump Day Show.
Bye.
I'm the thedulcegirl. This is Public Enemy 59. This is Jerks.
Happy New Year.
Go Texans!